Hola chicos, bienvenidos a un capítulo más de Final Fantasy XVI. Vale, hoy os vengo a contar cositas, Hoy han puesto parches. No parches, parche. Donde han corregido un par de cosillas, nimiedades, pero bueno, está bien. Van actualizando el juego, nada más, creo que menos de un mes han tardado en poner un parche nuevo, así que está bien, está bien. Han metido, por ejemplo, que supongo que sería recuesto, ¿no? Que el seguimiento de la cámara, cosa que yo no he notado mucho, pero bueno, la cámara que te siga desplazándote en un ataque, puedes quitarlo para que tengas tu control total de la cámara. Han metido que el blur y el desenfoque de movimiento se pueda quitar o quitarlo menos. Yo sigo notando un poco cosas raras, aún lo puse al 0 y digo yo, baba. Y han puesto una cosa muy interesante que es diferentes tipos de controles. No lo vas a poder poner tú a tu gusto, 100%. Pero sí que es cierto que, por ejemplo, el tipo B es ataque físico en R1 y tal. Es como muy Dark Souls ahí, porque hasta esquivar es en círculo y demás. Entonces digo, joder, qué curioso, ¿no? Yo ya me he acostumbrado más o menos en el control tipo A normal, así que es cuestión de eso. Supongo que para la gente que empieza ahora, más bien, le viene bien estos cambios. Para la que no, pues oye, el tipo y hay tipo C. El tipo C que es lo mismo. Cuadrado de ataque físico, destreza. Ah, y es... no sé, qué cosa más rara. Bueno, venga. Pues, y nada más por ahora, creo. Creo que algunos errores corregidos por ahí y poco más. Pero bueno, está bien, está bien. Así que nada. Seguimos en modo rendimiento, en resolución, perdón. Porque en rendimiento creo que sigue petando, así que nada, hasta que arreglen un poquito el tema de los FPS no lo voy a tocar. Como me pasaré este juego en modo difícil, igual hasta lo streameo en plan de rollo en modo difícil sin escenas ni nada, full gameplay. Ya veremos. Vamos a seguir dándole, tenemos que hablar con Gab. Que, por cierto, en el mapa este... Anda, coño, Cronolito de Hiperión. Ah, bueno, ¿qué pasa por aquí, no? Mundo injusto. ¿Pero dónde tengo que ir? Ah, hostia, tú. Tengo que ir para atrás, entonces, ¿no? No para ahí. Vale. Ah, no. Esto es que está cerrado. ¿Dónde coño está Gap, entonces? Tengo... A ver, mapa mundi. Ah, vale, tengo que ir aquí. Pues vamos aquí. Ya no nos enrollamos a recorrer el mapa. Yo pensé recorrer la pata, pero bueno, no. Vamos directamente. Full historia, ¿eh? Gab.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Me gusta este Cid. Ay, perrito. Vale, tenemos que ir para ahí. Entiendo que si no sale nada, No hay misiones secundarias ni nada por el estilo. Tendrían que avisarnos de que hay. Pues bueno, ya igual veremos eso. De hecho, también luego se desbloquean, supongo que cacerías o algo así. Ahí es cuando yo me lo voy a pasar teta de combates a saco.
We're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
A lo mejor, a ver si vosotros lo notáis bien, mejor en el vídeo. El giro. Yo lo noto menos, pero a lo mejor me equivoco. ¿Cuánta pasta tenemos? 22k, son tenemos que ahorrar un poquito más para comprar las canciones y eso, que cuestan 44, tú. Ese es Cid, ¿no? ¿O no? No, no es, no. Estaba diciendo, es Cid, ¿no? Está preparando el chocobito, pero qué va, qué va. Vista clara. Ay, me gusta mucho esta canción. Han empezado a subir, por cierto, hoy. Hoy, o sea, you know. ¿Dónde está Torgal? Que le voy a acariciar mientras tanto. Hola, bonito. La banda sonora. Tú al Spotify, Apple Music, etcétera, etcétera. Todos los servicios de streaming. La parte del preludio. Aunque han puesto la canción esta de... La básica del juego, ¿no? O sea, la de... ¿Cómo se llamaba tú? Déjame buscarlo. Yago, ¿puedes ir jugando? No, 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 no. Find the Flame. La que suena cuando nos pegamos contra nuestro Inner Ifrit, ¿sabes? Esa es la base, esa es la canción del juego, digamos, ¿no? Que es temazo. O sea, yo no entiendo la vida. ¿Cómo me puede poner esa canción tan cachondo? Pero bueno, venga. A ver. ¿Qué hace días que no jugamos? Ole, ole. Qué gustazo. ¡Bonito! Nos hemos pegado bien, ¿verdad? No te he tocado la cabeza, pero bueno, no pasa nada. 5 kills, está bien. Una araña del Averno. Qué pena. ¡Ole! Subida de nivel, vale. La subida de nivel siempre cunde por el tema de tener simplemente atributos. Así que aguantamos más las hostias, etcétera, etcétera. Me gusta mucho esta canción, la verdad. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Creo que va a ser de las más que vaya a ponerme como un loco, Hay pájaros voladores, o sea, voladores. Voy a coger a Garuda para hacer la de... ¡Ajá! Vaya, hombre. Come over here. Oh, ¿cómo me ha gustado ese combo, O sea, es en plan de rollo de... Le tiro el viento. Uy, ¿qué es eso? Dragón no sé cuánto. Ese no creo que lo pueda traer, ¿no? No. Pero igual... Au. Ay. ¡Ole! Qué lento va aparecido el otro ataque, ¿no? Oye, oye. Respeto, ¿eh? Uña de dragón. Eras 1400 y pico de puntos, o sea que...
Northreach.
Ah. Ciudad nueva. ¡Qué guay! Porque allá... allá... ¡Mira, mira, mira, mira! Ahí es donde vamos, ¿no? Bueno, a los pies de esa montaña. Ahí está el castillo. Míralo, míralo. ¡Qué guapo, tío! ¡Lobos! ¡Come to me, Ifrit! ¡Let's go! It's over. Joder. Vaya macocas, ¿no? Aquí tiene que haber más cositas, ¿no? A ver, vengo de arriba. Ahí hay otro objeto. No sé si serán guiles o qué. Realmente. Dos guiles. Worth. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? O sea... ¿Y esos chocobitos qué? Hola. No quiero pegarles, ¿eh? Ahí hay un dragón de estos. ¡Dos! Ah, no, es un raptor. Entonces supongo que serán peores, tú.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Me decía yo que no moría con ese ataque, tú. Sí, es súper potente. Oye, hay mogollón de objetos aquí. Rubio de los Valles. Me cunde coger los objetos para tener, por lo menos, si no voy a farmear nada, pues por lo menos tener... Me lo cargo de una. No murió. A mimir. ¿Ha quedado otro? Ah, lo mató el perrete. Qué bien. Allí estaba. Madre mía. Mi perro es la hostia. Torgal es Dios. Me dan ganas de comprarme el peluche, tú. De Torgal. Esa de verdad, ¿eh? Fuera coñas. O sea, creo que está en pre-reserva ahora. En reserva, quiero decir. No en pre-reserva. Sería la redundancia la reserva. Pero no, creo que está en reserva. Y... Hostia, es que Torgal es guay, tú. Me gusta mucho. Pese a que no lo estoy usando como debería. Esto es una poti. Por aquí arriba, ¿no? Cabrón. ¡Muere! Vale. El objeto de aquí lo hemos cogido, ¿no? Sí. Hola, Torgalcito. Luego te doy mimitos. Voy a limpiar el mapa un poco. Listo, vámonos de aquí, Bonity Frus. Vale, hay otro objeto. Madre mía. Buah, es que este juego es de línea recta, tío. Joder, no me jodas. Que todo este mapa para explorar. Ah, me he equivocado. Qué poquito quita esto, tío. O sea, para subir el combo está muy guay, pero... Pero, buf, quita muy, muy poquito. Ah, ahora sí. Cuando tienen menos de la mitad de vida, ¿no? Entonces puedo hacerle estas cosas. Tengo que acordarme de todos los ataques que tengo, como esta embestida, que también la tengo aérea, también. Para hacer esto, tío. Que está muy guay. Y puedo hacer el doble remate este. Por ahí puedo ir, pero no veo nada para recoger. Tampoco objetos. Los bichos no me parecen muy amigables. Vale, pues supongo que podemos ir para allá, ya. Me veo un objeto, es verdad. ¡Yago, qué pesado eres! Bueno, ¿qué más da? Estáis viendo este panorama que es muy bonito, la verdad, ¿eh? A mí me está gustando. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? O sea, no... Rubia de los valles. Esto nos viene muy bien. Estos son panas, no los vamos a pegar. ¿Vale?
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I heard that Dame has friends in the south.
Vale, hola.
Welcome, good. Bugger off, Brandon. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Oh, and a china
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
with reds, whites, ales,
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Así hay alguien por aquí, tú. Estoy intentando a ver si puedo tener una conversación con alguien.
I simply can't decide. I'll just have to take.
A ver, no sé si puedo entrar directamente con los soldados, ¿eh? Ahí está.
Each one is handcrafted from the.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Busca a la dama. Está ahí enfrente, loco. O sea, no... Aquí... un tendedero. Espérate. Aquí. Cosas nuevas. A ver, ¿qué me tienes para mí?
And what can I do for you?
Hoja de Gaia de nuevo. No lo voy a comprar, lógicamente. Pajín. Nada. Este también es costra. Concha espinosa. Tenemos 33. Rollo de música. Before the Storm. Y las píldoras heroicas que tenemos 0. Va, no. No voy a comprar nada, señora. No se preocupe. Hola. Isabel, vamos.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Vamos a ver qué tenemos por aquí en este mapa. Campo de entrenamiento. ¿Eh? He visto un objeto por ahí que lleva mi nombre y no puedo pasar porque ese muro es insalvable. Oh. ¿Nosotros venimos de allá? ¿Puede ser? No. No, es el... Estamos aquí. Esto enfrente. Ahí. Tiene un piquito extraño que no hemos visto. Porque esto no es, lógicamente. Entonces... es una... Me gusta que por lo menos del mapa podamos salir por todo este objetos. Pradera Real. ¿Podemos ir a ver este mercadero? ¿Os importa? ¿Está marcado? A ver. Está a medio kilómetro. Bueno, podemos ir. ¡Qué guapo, tío! Esto igual podíamos recorrerlo con chocobos, tú. ¿No? Mira el maíz. O el trigo, perdón.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
How dare you! It's over. Muy bien, vamos a ir directos para allá. No hay manera que corras ya directamente, no, ¿verdad? Ahora sí. Luego venimos por el medio y ya cogemos el otro objeto. Estoy jugando con un ventilador porque hoy hace un poquito de calor. O yo hoy tengo bastante calor, no lo sé. Y cada vez que se da la vuelta, ¿qué voy a decir del ventilador? Estoy notando el calorcito en plan ahí. O sea, el calorcito. You know, la brisita. En plan de... Qué gustito. Aquí, ¿no? Hola, señor. Señor, sí.
Buy, sell, or be
Caray,
gone.
una hoja de Gaia. Qué sorpresa, ¿no? ¿Este es nuevo, los cadenarios? No. Arito de fuego. Onda térmica. 10k. Into the mire. Yo no sé comprarte esto. Comprártelo.
Go on, take it.
No sé lo que es la onda termal, pero vamos a ver. A ver. ¿La tengo? Ay, la onda térmica es esta, la de echarte para atrás. Vale, bueno, da igual. Entonces... Claro. La nueva es esta. A ver, espérate. Ordenar. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga de onda térmica. Bueno. ¡Ah! Que hay varios. Este es el daño, tal. Vale. Tiro barrido aumenta el daño. Venga. Bueno, muy bien. Vamos a volver a base, ya que aquí no hay mucho más. Ah, entiendo que luego tendremos que ir para ahí. O sea, me ha adelantado un mogollón, ¿no? Lo que tenía que hacer, es probable, sí. Si vamos por el camino no creo que me encuentre con nada, ¿no? Qué bonito. Ojo, 2 guiles. Madre mía, millonario.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Guiles. Pieles de bestia. Hola, buenas. Voy a ver a la señora ya directamente. Que voy a quitar esta marca. Ahí está.
Think I might see you tonight.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling.
My dear.
To the Vale.
A ver. Darme un segundito. Cozo y sus movidas de pantallas al final, parece ser. Venga, vamos a hablar con la señora.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Vale.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Este bien. Look at it. Secundarias. Madre mía. Vale, vamos ahora con esta para quitármelo de aquí.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Vale, vamos a hacer las secundarias antes de seguir con los soldados, ¿vale?
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Oh. Next. Ahí tengo... ¿Puedo seguir varias a la par? Los muros están para allá. Ojalá me digan, ¿te entrenas? O algo así.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say those ways of
lo sabía.
finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Dale, dale.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just
Me voy a
so you
transformar
know,
en medio
I
Ifrit,
won't
o sea
be
que...
holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Que preparar, o sea... No, dale ya.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Sí, dale.
If
Te va a
that's
cagar.
what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
¿2 contra 1 o solo 1?
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Ok.
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Ay, me cachis en el mar. No le practicar el parry con este. Jesús.
Flames to me!
Aquí. Vaya. Hola.
All right. So you know one end of a block from the other.
That's enough.
Enough. I yield.
Me encanta que dice me rindo y me quiere pegar de nuevo.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
It's over.
Venga, coño, pega.
I'll be damned.
A mimir. Es ridiculez, ¿no? O sea, bueno. Bueno.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Orgullo, perjuicio. Meteorito, bien. Vamos a coger el objeto que había ahí arriba. Ah, no, es la misión que hay ahí arriba, no el objeto.
Heard the bones fell favorably to the Vale then.
Another branded. Va a decir o algo así.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Dalle. Venga.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, A word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Programa de hoy, toque de Diana. Bueno, sí. Cositas que hay. La gente de abajo, supongo. Hola, amigo. ¿Está usando magia para secar la ropa, tío?
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you.
Kurt Cobain.
Here, though.
Joder.
Not where anyone might see.
¿Aquí acabaste después de terminar de Nirvana o qué?
It was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd
Te
be
lleva.
dead without him.
Joder.
Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Es un healer.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Ah.
It's not been half a moon since Ben.
A ver. Aquí dentro.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Buah, se está quedando tocadísima,
And
mira.
you, if you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
A ver si estos están. No, aún no. Va a ser lo mismo, ¿no?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Qué bonito.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Vale, vamos a hacer... A ver, están fuera. Puedes ir al teleport, aquí ya está. Así me ahorro ir a pata hasta ahí. Hola. Paquete para vos.
Business with Branded. Well, I have business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains.
Le corto la puta cabeza, ¿eh?
Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Payaso de mierda. Te reviento la puta cabeza. ¿Qué más mierda me voy a encontrar racista por aquí, por favor?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Y queda aún, ¿no? Ahí. Coño.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits.
Hay algo ahí atrás.
That's expensive taste. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Sangre negra. Buenas tardes. Vale, entregamos al primero que vea. Ahí hay este. Hola, meretriz.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Ay, no, eso es para obtenerla. Dineritos. Y vamos a entregar la última. Y vamos a hablar con los soldados. A ver si podemos hacer un poco de la principal antes de que me dé la hora.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
¡Ole, ole! Vale. Vamos ahora a interrogar a los soldados y a ver si nos da tiempo a algo más.
It's not been half a moon since heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Bon.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Madre mía. Habla con Bertrand en Moor. Vamos para allá. A donde hemos ido antes, ¿verdad? Seguramente será ahí en esa aldeíta chiquita. En efecto. O sea que hemos ido antes básicamente para nada. Pero bueno, por suerte ahora si vamos por el camino no desbloqueamos combate y así ya vamos más directos, ¿vale?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Mira que ya llegamos. ¡No! Pues esta secundaria la dejaremos para la siguiente, tú. Uy, ahora hay más. Por culpa de tener la insignia, igual. Es que ahora tenemos estas dos. No habrá más por otro lado, ¿verdad? Bueno, pues habrá que hacerlas. Vamos a hablar con el señor. Y luego hacemos las secundarias, ¿va? O sea, para el siguiente capítulo, me refiero. Empiezo ya con ellas.
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Hola, Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Habla con el mercader. Vamos a hablar rápido con él. A ver qué pasa, tío.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A Branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right.
He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal.
I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Pues a las ruinas. Let me see, a ver. Por lo menos acercarnos un poco, ¿vale? No podemos hacerla, yo creo, ¿eh?
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Un par de muertos por ahí, ¿eh?
Keep your distance, boy.
Ole, ole. Oye, 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 oye.
That's enough.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
No lo vamos a entregar porque a lo mejor nos mandan a hacer cosas ya aparte de eso, ¿no? Entonces, yo supongo que para el siguiente haremos misiones, tatatín, patatán, ¿no? Las que están ahí desbloqueadas. 1 y 2. Nada, vamos a guardar aquí, en esta puesta de sol maravillosa. Tacatá. Y hasta el siguiente. Venga. Adiós. Belle, belle. Belle, belle, belle. Está guardado, ¿no? ¿Es este? Sí.